coming in. Cricketer Mithali Raj has announced her retirement from all forms of international cricket. She said, and I quote here, as a statement released by her, it was an honor to have led the team for so many years. It's definitely shaped me as a person and hopefully helped shape Indian women's cricket as well. Her statement reads. So this is big news coming in. In fact, she's one of India's greatest female batters. Mithali Raj has now announced her retirement from all forms of international cricket. Big news coming in here, Republic TV. Mithali Raj has, in fact, in her career reached many milestones in her international career spanning for more than 2 decades. So after 2 decades, one of India's greatest female batters, Mithali Raj, right now announcing her retirement from international cricket. She is in fact the woman with the most runs in the game and the only Indian captain, male or female, to have led the side to 250 over World Cup finals. The only major distinction that eludes the incumbent ODI captain is a tag of a World Cup winner. So this is the big news coming in right now, viewers. India's Mithali Raj now announcing her retirement from all forms of international cricket. In fact, she has put a statement out. I'd like to read it out. I set out as a little girl on the journey to wear the India blues as representing your country is the highest honor. The journey was full of highs and some lows. Each event taught me something unique. The last 23 years have been the most fulfilling, challenging, enjoyable years of my life. Like all journeys, this one must too come to an end. Today is the day I retire from all forms of international cricket. And she goes on to also say much more. Let me just read that out. She is looking back at all the years that she has spent representing India. Each time I stepped on the field, I gave my very best with the intent to help India win. I will always cherish the opportunity given to me to represent the tricolour. And she also goes on to say, I feel now is the perfect time to call curtains on my playing career as the team is in the capable hands of some very talented young players and the future of Indian cricket is bright. So this is the statement which has now come out from Mithali Raj. She has announced her retirement from international cricket. She's one of India's greatest female batters. She's truly made the country proud in the time that she has spent playing for India. And of course, a female batter who has really brought the spotlight to Indian cricket, the women's cricket as well. So remember that she was just 16 years old when she scored an unbeaten 114 on ODI debut, and she has a very short time established herself as the linchpin of India's batting, and she has now in fact retired off. And this is big news coming in. But she does say that they are very capable youngsters in the team to take India's women cricket forward. So this is a statement coming out from cricketer Mithali Raj, who has now announced her retirement. And she's known for her technical soundness and ability to anchor an innings at the top of the order in all 3 formats. And she has in fact inspired many women cricketers to follow in her footsteps. And remember that she got one of the highest test scores of 214 in 2002, and of course also later unbeaten 91 in the 2005 ODI World Cup semi-final. And she is one of the best cricketers of India. I would like to go across to Srijani, who's joining me from the Mumbai newsroom. This is a big announcement coming in, but definitely Mithali Raj has had a golden career in Indian cricket.
Well, after some amazing 23 years in international cricket, India Test captain and ODI captain Mithali Raj has finally announced her retirement from all forms of cricket. Shocking it is. Ankit, what do you have to say?
Well, it's a tremendous career that she's had, and it's a 23-year-long career, Srijani. It is unrivaled in women's cricket. She is also the recipient of a number of the biggest awards, including the Khel Ratna, including the Arjuna Award. She's a Padma awardee as well. She is the first cricketer to score over 7,000 runs in women's one-day international cricket, and she has really led the line for India in all its successes in the women's game. It is also very emblematic of the fact that the women women's game has really come along with Mithali Raj being one of its first major superstars. We've seen how in the last decade or so, women's cricket has come along a major way, and at the forefront of it have been some of India's stars who are international stars. They are also well-known names in people's homes, and they are faces that are known to all of us. And so Mithali Raj's career cannot be played down in any sense of the word. I'd just like to quote one or two things, Srijani, from her statement. She says, "I feel now is the perfect time to call curtains on my playing career, as the team is in the capable hands of some very talented young players, and the future of Indian cricket is bright." And she says that each time I stepped on the field, I gave my very best with the intent to help India win. I will always cherish the opportunity given to me to represent the tricolour. And so this is the expression of feeling, Srijani, that Mithali Raj is making before the citizens of the country today, as she announces her retirement from all forms of international cricket, going out as the captain of India's Test and ODI teams, going out after a career of 23 years. That's an extraordinary time to be at the highest form of cricket in the women's game, and making it also come about as a sport that is watched widely and followed very, very widely.
Absolutely, Ankit. What an extraordinary career she has had. I would also like to quote her. This journey may have ended, but another one, because as I would love to stay involved in the game, she says she would love to stay involved in the game even after retirement and contribute to the growth of women's cricket, like she has always been to India and for the world cricket as well.
Right, Srijani and Ankit, this is very, very interesting also. Now, Mithali Raj is a tall figure because she was the one, Ankit and Srijani, I'm sure you agree with me, that who actually brought the spotlight to women's cricket. Women's cricket, because of her, I'm sure many girls and women all over India wanted to walk in her footsteps. Ankit and Srijani.
Well, absolutely, Mithali Raj, the name who was instrumental, in bringing the success to women's cricket, and Ankit has rightly pointed out that. Ankit, if you would like to add something to it.
Yeah, no, she holds so many records, in fact, after her 23-year-old career, and she has also been a part of the Indian women's cricket team, reaching some of its pinnacles in the world game, as we have seen in the last few years. While we are yet to win and achieve the biggest successes, we are still at a position where we are challenging, and it is also a fact that women's cricket has become tremendously exciting. We are seeing now how this is also evolving into a sport that is played across domestic leagues as well, and also you cannot discount the fact that she has been at the forefront of all this, Srijani. She is the first player to score 7 consecutive 50s in one-day internationals. That's something that even across games, if you take out the gender divide also, these are records that are sensational numbers. 7,000 runs mark in the women's one-day game. She's also the record holder for the most half-centuries in women's ODIs. So she was a performing captain. She used to lead us from the front, and after 23 years, this is going to be a big deal for the Indian team to cope with. And however, she intends to remain a part of the game, and her association, I'm sure, will help progress the game further, is what at least the cricket fans will hope for.
In fact, most of us, kind of discuss Mithali Raj's records, after she has made her debut. I would also like to point out a very interesting thing about her. When she was just 16 years old, Ankit, she scored an unbeaten 114 on her ODI debut, and soon established herself as the linchpin of India's batting of women's cricket in India. And what a delightful career she has had.
Incredible. In fact, she became the captain in the year 2005. I mean, imagine to be the captain for that long a time. It's 17 years since then have passed. She is also the only Indian cricketer to have captained the team in 2 World Cup finals. And she took us to those finals with the help of a team that has also really come about in recent years. We know Harmanpreet Kaur also is a very successful cricketer. A lot of these people have evolved under the tutelage of Mithali Raj. So she has really been a spearhead. The list of her records is unending essentially, and you can read all about it on republicworld.com. But Mithali Raj now announcing her retirement from all forms of international cricket, 23 years on from making her debut for India, Srijani.
Absolutely, and one interesting stat, that we had come across during 2017 World Cup, Ankit, was she surpassed former England captain Charlotte Edwards to become the highest run scorer in ODI cricket. And what a milestone this is. I mean, she's also the first woman to reach 6,000 runs in that format, which happened in 2017 World Cup. And going forward, she has had a lot of milestones, that she can call her own.
Most definitely, and she has been awarded for it also. She has a honours record that would put any cricketer to shame. Arjuna awardee, a Khel Ratna awardee, a Wisden awardee. She has really done it all, and it is a big moment in international cricket also. Across the game, she will definitely go down as one of the legends of the sport. Who has taken it to new heights, who has seen it evolve into what it is today, and it is today a global phenomenon, and that is what Mithali Raj has represented.
We also have the BCCI Secretary Jay Shah commenting on Mithali Raj's retirement. I would quickly like to read out his statement. A wonderful career comes to an end. Thank you, Mithali Raj, for your immense contribution towards Indian cricket. Your leadership on the field has brought much glory to the national women's team, as we all know. And congratulations for an illustrious innings on the field, and best wishes for your next innings.
Right, Srijani, Ankit, this is a big news coming in right now. Like,